Namaste and good morning. I am still in town of Galkot where I left off last time, and still my scooter doesn't have very much gasoline. So today my mission is to get some gasoline and then hurry to find a place to work. So let's go see if we can find some gasoline before we run out. And don't worry, the needle will come up a bit after we started. Well, it's early morning in the quaint little mountain town of Galkot. Everyone is just starting to go about their business, and so am I. My business just happens to be finding gasoline today, and that business, I already asked, cannot be conducted here in the town of Galkot. So I have to drive, I guess, at least 30-40 kilometers that way up to the next little village, and up there I should be able to find some. Well, the dial has come up a little bit already, quite as much as I would like, but I'm still in good spirits and I think we can make it just fine. So let's head on our merry way, shall we? A lovely little view of the Nepali countryside. A lot of it really is like this. It's very nice to drive around in, and they've got this lovely bridge to get across. We're still on the same road that we were before, the one that's called the highway, and now it's starting to look a little bit more like an actual highway. And I read up on it, it's actually a big construction project ongoing to get a lovely big road across the hillside of Nepal to get you all the way from the east to the west if you want to. Now we've just done a little bit, and this part has at least been completed. So let's continue on the highway, find some gasoline. In some valleys, like this one right here, the day actually still has to start. When I came out, the sun was out, and now the sun is back behind the hills, and it's actually quite chilly out here. I don't know how high we are, but I'm certain it's higher than when we started in Pokhara, where it's generally quite sunny and warm in the morning and the day. It's not hot, it's a decent temperature, at least for us Europeans. But not here. Here it's really chilly. So let's speed up a little bit and get back to driving in the sun. Now that is much better. Beautiful sunny Nepali valley, the quiet sounds of the river in the background. Imagine living here in the middle of nowhere. Even to just get gasoline, if you had a vehicle, you'd have to drive like 30 kilometers or something, but you do have this wonderful view. And because there is no gasoline easily available, you see many people just carrying their stuff around like this, looking like little swamp monsters wobbling about the mountain countryside. Namaste! I don't know what they're carrying, but they've harvested something. Maybe they can feed it to the animals. There are trucks as well though. Well, I think they're part of the road construction efforts. The road construction never stops here. Things keep collapsing, getting damaged and getting washed away. So I think this truck is part of that effort. This side? This side. But the fuel is coming. Fuel is coming. Apparently I can get fuel from this little shop here. It's not a petrol station, but fuel is coming soon. Yeah. Well, it seems there's no petrol in this shop after all, but 2 minutes that way.
Left side.
Left side? Yeah. On the left side of the road?
Yes.
There should be petrol. I don't know if it's going to be a petrol station or a shop, but
after crossing this turning, you'll get petrol.
After the turn is a petrol.
After cross this turning. Left side.
Okay, okay. Dhanyavad. Petrol pump? Petrol pump?
No, around 50
shop.
kilometers.
Shop. Just shop.
Shop.
Just shop. Just like this. Okay, okay. I'll see. Thank you. Well, there we go. This lady. Namaste. This lady has some petrol for us. So, let's go and fill her up. with the funnel from the jerry can. That's how it goes here in the Nepali countryside. Finally, this will get me back to the main roads, I think. Fit all of it. 5 liters, I think. Oh, that's a bit much. That's enough. Thank you, thank you. Dhanyabad. Kitna? Because we paid for 5 liters and didn't all fit. We're getting a little bit to go in case I run out again. I have a little bit of backup. It's not just gasoline we're getting. Also been invited for a nice cup of tea. Dhanyavad, dhanyavad. Well, with a nice full tank of gasoline and an extra bottle. Dhanyavad. Plus a nice cup of masala tea in my belly. It's time to head on, race towards Tansen, and then open my laptop, leave you behind, and get back to work. Let's go. Now, the road to Tansen is no longer part of the Mid-hill highway, the highway that's under construction. I'm knowing it because the roads are back to being unpaved and very, very bumpy. So I'm definitely feeling that we're no longer on the highway. You saw most people drive around in trucks, but I'm definitely not the only crazy person driving around these kinds of roads with a scooter. Just look up ahead, look over there, more scooters. It is still, even in these conditions, a rather popular means of transport out here. Although this guy, that one, is definitely more suited to this terrain than my little thing. Oh man, I'm really enjoying this full fuel gauge. No worries anymore. The long and bumpy road to Tansen. Well, just a moment ago I was complaining how the road was so dry and dusty, so I put on this mask. I haven't worn one in a long time, but it's a good thing I had one. And now we've got this going on. The opposite problem, really. See if we can get through here without getting wet feet. I don't think so, but Jesus, what an adventure this is. Well, my camera went out halfway across the stream. I didn't quite make it without wet feet, unfortunately. But I did make it across. But wow, that was something. Knee deep in water. We managed to get through. Okay, let's continue. I hope we get the dusty roads back soon enough, because that was much better than this. Should be a hotel through here. This building is a hotel. You can see the name up there, but I wonder how we can get inside. Here, maybe the elevator, stairways. Ah, there's an elevator over there. Let's go. Ah, it's not working. That's a bummer. Oh, there we are. This should be the reception. Anyone here? Namaste.
Yes.
Reception? Yeah? You have a room?
AC or non-AC?
AC one, please. Yeah. Good, thank you. Namaste. How are you? Nice shirts, nice color. Well, I made it to Tansen finally, to a little hotel room with a lovely view over the local football pitch. I guess, although I don't see any goals or anything. Anyway, this is a view of the town of Tansen, right here in the hills. Hope you enjoyed this trip. I'm going to get to work. I am a little tiny bit late, but I think they're not paying a bridge across the river. It was not the only time it happened as well. It happened several times. I had to wade my scooter through knee-deep water to get to the other side. I think that's a good excuse to be a little late. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time for my last little trip in Nepal back to Pokhara.